who's also an OBE and an MBE, will now make a little speech for us.
Get that all wrong. I'm a CBE.
Oh,
There you
I
are.
thought you were an MBE as well.
MBA is nothing.
Oh, right, okay.
OB is nothing. CBE is something.
I love you.
Well, yes. I did actually refuse to paint her portrait.
Yeah,
Might
which is
be-
great.
It
Yeah.
might be
Well
Oh,
done,
Maggie.
yeah.
Oh, that's a bit sad.
No, it's not.
the Maggie spelt with this Maggie spelt without one.
Sorry.
Yeah, I didn't think that what I felt about Mrs. Thatcher was the proper basis for a work of art, which should be that of love, if you see what I mean, and truth. And I think this is a really original idea. I've never been to a show quite where two people have got together and painted each other, and as each other in this way, as each other in that way. I think it's a really great combination, and it just happened, you said, Chris,
Yes, ma'am.
sort of over a cup of coffee, as opposed to a few other things. Yes. And how productive a cup of coffee can be, Christopher, you might bear that in mind.
At the bistro in Southampton, I'll get a free coffee forever now.
No, I think it's terrific, and obviously we're looking at the work of Hungarians. Laurel, where are you? You're the more experienced one. But everything that Chris does comes from the heart and is done with passion. And so together, I mean, I think, don't you think, as the proprietor of this gallery, don't you think it makes a rather original exhibition?
I think it does.
You know, nothing sort of pretty roses round the door in this room.
No.
But the truth, and you know, the people can make nice little pictures, pretty little pictures, decorative little pictures, but there's really not much point in that. There's much more point in trying to do this, because each Laurel and Chris are trying to get at the truth of each other, and so something extraordinary like that happens. I think that's really terrific.
Yeah, I think it's brilliant.
And I think that is terrific. And I think some of the individual, I think that little portrait, Laurel's little portrait of Chris there,
I love it.
well, I've seen him look like that quite a lot. And like that, and like that. And I think this portrait by Chris of Laurel is quite remarkable. I mean, he's talked to me about it and said it's about her as a young artist, sort of vulnerable kind of launch into the world. And it is a vicious, bitchy, ghastly business, theological. As I know, you've got to tough it all out and not care what anyone says.
Be nice.
And it's got it's got that sort of thing of a young person looking into the future, or what might happen or what might not happen. It's got that. It sort of caught you, I think, at a certain moment at the beginning of everything. You know, so there's some truth in it. And art is about truth. It's about seeking for the truth. And I think some of your remarkable stuff done together. And I think Chris's work is full of the kind of the sort of urgent passion that you have to do anything that's real. I think it's a great show, and I hope you sell the whole bloody lot.
No, thank you.
Open.